first of all, well, I'm sorry to repeat to my good friend here, but I happen to think Matt Smith is fabulous, and I don't actually watch much of the new series, I have to say, but what I have seen, I think he's brilliant. I find him totally mesmerising. I can't take my eyes off him. I think he's fantastic. But I'd have to also say Peter, because otherwise I'd be in big trouble. So, yeah, Peter and the new series Matt, I think they've done really well with him.
So there's no other trouble you find you might be in there?
Now, come on, I've got to speak up for the vintage years. Come on. I think, the very fact that I'm here today is a huge accolade for Tom Baker, who I think, over the whole series, I think the fact that we're so many people saying that Tom is the greatest, I think you have to put him in the front. Very good.
I've got another question for you.
Yeah, before
your time. I said vintage, classical, you see, before Colin's time. He couldn't be there. Yeah.
I've got another question for you. Who's your favourite actor in Doctor Who?
Start at that end this time.
Favourite actor in Doctor Who? Yes. Colin Baker! Colin and I worked...
Too late!
Colin and I worked in another sci-fi series, didn't we? Do you remember that?
We did.
We did in that, but we won't talk about that anyway. So we go back along.
Don Quick.
Don Quick, yes.
Don Quick within Hendry.
But, yes.
Nobody's ever heard of it.
No, they weren't.
Do you remember what my line was?
No.
I had one line. It was Ian Hendry and Ron Lacey.
It was
1970.
Yeah.
And it was based on Donkey set in space.
Yes.
So it was a bungling spaceman and his kind of Sancho Panza.
Yeah.
And we were on a planet where human beings were money. So the to the planet to buy some fish and chips for 3 human beings, fish and chips, right? So I was in a bank. I was a human being standing in a bank, and I was about to be spent by somebody. It's ludicrous. And Don Quick was going to sort all this out. And I had one line in this, and on the script, I took it to the director and said, "Do you really want me to say this?" He got very angry with me and told me I had to. And the line was, because we suddenly realised, that we're not money, we're people. My line was, "We are revolting." We are. I said, "Can I say rebelling?" And he said, "No, say what's written." So my one line in this episode was, "We are revolting."
But I can't remember my line, so I've got a vague memory. I can just remember the title and the other people in it, and Colin and I worked together, but I have no memory of all that. My line was even worse, I think. But anyway,
and we worked together in Hamlet.
Oh, we did.
In Windsor.
We did.
And on radio in the Shakespeare's.
Yeah, yes.
You know those Shakespeare's in the 70s?
Yes.
Titus Andronicus and Henry the 19th part 3 and all that.
We did that, yes. So there's a few hours worth there, but we won't go stay.
Can I haven't answered that question yet. Thank you very much. No, I don't have a favourite actor.
Well, thank you very much then.
In Doctor Who. No, can I finish? I don't have a favourite particular actor in Doctor Who, because I loved all the actors that I worked with on my time in Doctor Who, which of course includes Colin Baker, because you were in Arc of Infinity. There you go. Thank you very much.
You are nice. You are kind to me.
This is for Colin and David. What was it like working with the Daleks?
You want to start, Colin?
Well, working with the Daleks was... it was just tedious, really, because I don't know if it's changed. I suspect it might have done. But in my day, the Daleks were what they looked like, with a man sitting on a plank inside, 4 casters, such that you would get on the bottom of an average chair in an average home around the edge. And if they had to move, the person sitting inside paddle with their feet. Now, if somebody had dropped a peanut on the floor, the ruddy thing would topple over. If it hit the caster, it would grind to a halt and topple. So not only was it impossible to film any movement and look normal, but if you were being chased by the darn things, you had to run like this. it was just such hard work, especially on the studio, because they could glide a bit. But as soon as you got any pebbles or bits of earth or uneven surfaces, it was appalling.
Well, I mean, especially interested, since I'm half a Dalek, it was like working with myself, because I had exactly, Tom was just, in my mind there was only one baker, but he was called Tommy, or Colin.
I've had it all day. Hello, Tom.
I'll buy him a drink this evening. No, it's great. I mean, Colin just described how the Daleks, they're very hard work to move. And one of the troubles of playing Davros, which is half a Dalek, is that you have to do all that with your feet and your knees and still look as if you're running the place at the same time. So that's my answer.
I never answered the question about my favourite actor in Doctor Who, Terry Malloy.
Touché!
Are the three of you involved in any way with the 50th anniversary next year?
I'd like to make an announcement now. I have been asked to be in the 50th anniversary. I have been asked by every fan in this room. I have not, however, been asked by anybody else. I'm afraid it's only you guys who think it's a good idea. Did I make you have a little moment there? Did you have a little moment? Everyone thinks I'm lying, because I've been talking to the other guys and they will say, whenever we say no, we haven't been asked, they go, oh yeah, you've been told to keep quiet, haven't you? Why ask us if you don't believe the answer? Nothing has been said to any of us, I know that.
I don't think there'll be anything special next year. I don't.
You've heard
No.
It doesn't need it. The show is doing so well, it doesn't need the problem of wheeling out the decrepits and pretending that they've been trapped in a time
Speak
flux.
for yourself.
I'm talking about the doctors. They've been trapped in a time flux that has made them appear to age. Nah, it's cobblers. It won't happen. More's the pity. I could do with a few bob.
Oh,
And that's the other thing, of course. We're not so expensive. Oh, you want us, do you? Oh, let me see.
Hi, this is a question for Colin. You know how in the Twin Dilemma you were kind of delusional and you started trying to kill Perry?
Yeah.
Were you told to like be like that, or did you just
Just do it all on my own, you mean?
Yeah, was it you decided I'm gonna be like a bit scary and try and strangle Perry and actually weirder? Did the director direct you to do that?
I love the idea that an actor coming new into the part of the Doctor would suddenly decide, all on his own, to go and try and kill the companion. No, it was very, very firmly in the script. And I was, to be honest, as far as I recall, quite hesitant about it, because I remember saying, because it was one episode tacked on the end of Peter's series, and that was how they were going to remember the new Doctor. It was a folly in a way, but brave, very brave, but it was definitely in the script. I think it's because when Tom regenerated into Peter, Peter had been enfeebled and weakened by it and was carried around for 3 episodes, wasn't he? So they decided to go the other way with me, to make him manic, which would give some energy to this. But of course it went too far. I mean, there are many people who want to strangle Perry, but I wasn't one of them.
Colin and Sarah. Me?
Hello, Graham.
What's your 2 memories of working together on that of
Infinity.
laughing, just laughing. There was one scene, and I can see it marked out in the rehearsal room at Acton, in the corner, with you, me and Peter, and we never got through the rehearsal without laughing So by the time we came to record it in the studio, we had never actually gone through the thing in one piece because we just laughed so much. And then when you came onto set wearing that headdress thing, and they hadn't measured the door frames, so they hadn't worked out that with your hat on you couldn't get through the door, so Colin put it underneath his arm and we called it Esmeralda because it looked like a big cockerel you were carrying around. Oh, we did laugh with that.
We did.
We really had such fun.
And considering I wasn't really supposed to be anything other than a bit part actor turning up playing the part, I did sort of
It was your show.
exceed my brief. John Nathan Turner came to see the producers run. I don't know if you know this. He took me on one side after and said, "Do you know what this programme's called?" I said, "Yes, Doctor Who." He said, "It's not called the Maxwell Show." I said, no, it's not. He said, "Do you think you could bear that in mind?" I said, I'll give it a go. But he did say it laughing. He was laughing when he said it. And I did. I was well behaved in the studio.
Very funny.
But because of that, I got the job. It was because of being a little bit naughty, shall we say.
All naughtiness aside, and the wonderful notes that you can get, this is my note to say I have to let you all go.
No, we're having fun.
I'm so sorry. So I'm very sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but please, can you give these lovely people a round of applause? Colin Baker, Sarah Sutton, David Gibson, thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, we're home now. That was good, didn't it? Why did you not ask a question?
Hello, so ladies and gentlemen, please stay where you are. Please don't run away. We have some brilliant bargains to give away. It is auction time, and if you just check out what we have, the lovely Andy here is putting the bits and pieces up.
Are we sticking around for this?
And bits and pieces. We will start soon.
Alright, Dad, are we going then?
I don't know what it is, but isn't it?
Just
auctions.
That's Lance Henriksen.
Well, that's it then.
It'd be great if he was there.
Fantastic talk. Hopefully it'll get uploaded. Allons-y.
Hello.
Okay, that's the day over.
Was your girlfriend there this year?
Yeah, I found her. She was dressed up as one of the Pokemon. Ponyta, I think it was. Anyway, final entry of the day. Collectormania is over. It's pissing it down with rain, but we don't care because it's all done. Look at my hat. It's covered in dewdrops, but put that on the radiator, it'll be fine. Got a last couple of bargains in, a Dalek, and I got myself drawn in manga. Thank God I got that right. And now we're on our way home. So, Liam, what would you say has been your favourite part of the day?
Mean actors.
Spending money.
Fine comics, etc. Mean actors. Oh, and holding the pulse rifle.
Yes.
And that Star Samurai's Edge from Resident Evil Lab's great.
Spending Dad's money. Oh, well, that's pretty cool too.
Yeah, that's Douglas's least favourite part, having his money spent. As you can see, we're off on our row now. That was where we went in, and this is where we're going out. So that's it. Wow, it took me over an hour to upload the last video. This only took me 46 minutes. So I'll sign off now, and I hope you enjoy the video when it gets uploaded, if it gets uploaded. So happy trails, and see you next year at Collectormania 2013.